Hey all! We're diving into a review of Backpack Software version 2.2. Let's briefly walk through the launch process. For those who watched the first guide and are just updating, you can skip to the new features. Now for those who just bought it, let's quickly go through. So, on Windows, you just run the batch file, and on Mac, you execute it smoothly through the terminal. I'll show you step by step. Look, you go into the Backpack Software folder. You're in the folder, this one. And here you write, like this. In general, you can copy all these commands from the text guide. They will be all there. Now let me tell you how to update versions. Look, suppose you have a regular Backpack Soft. You downloaded version 2. You open. Open your old version. Enter Backpack Back. Here you have the data folder. You take. Just like that. In the new version, also open this data folder. Copy all these essential files and move them here, replacing the old ones. Then delete the old software version and launch the new one. A detailed launch guide is provided in the text guide. Create and we'll go through the functionality slowly. I start it on my console. You can start it via scripts. Here's the new version. I'll demonstrate the process for you. Begin by writing this specific command from the text guide carefully. As soon as you execute it, your dependencies start installing automatically. The initial launch might take a bit longer than anticipated because it's downloading all the necessary libraries and installing them one by one. During this process, you will notice that two consoles will open up. Take a look. You'll have one console with the backend open where your logs will be visible for your review. One console here with your front, you agree to everything. If the Congress also requests you once, that's it. You can hide the console with the front. Console with the back here. You look at the software execution logs. I have the Cube console open now for convenience. Log, give a run-through. How to start and manage working with the proxy. Add proxy in the prescribed format. Click Add. Navigate to Wallets. Add accounts carefully. Insert wallet private key. Specify API key and secret accurately. Bind proxy as instructed. Wallet will be successfully added. Bind proxy again. Okay, let's proceed with software overview. Now I'll even activate my version where I have my wallet connected and fully running to clearly show you how the modules precisely execute in the logs. Okay, everything's so long. Deposit. This is the withdrawal from UCH distribution, basically transferring cleverly through your wallet, which is output to your wallet. Solana from CH and from the wallet is sent to the Backpack Solana. The careful withdrawal goes through Solana, and it's seamlessly swapped on the Backpack in USDC. Your elephant, which was sent because all the volumes on the spot and on the keys are spinning through here and there. We have an updated spot volume module. You can see coins here. Specify trading pairs. Write Solana or something. It's the volume on which we can spin. There's a delay between wallets. It's all described in detail. Read here. Launch. See how settings affect things. Primarily focus on the two order placement modes. We have taker and maker. When in taker mode, volumes spin on the spot by the market, meaning we buy and sell by market. Thus, we execute orders even faster, rotate volume much quicker, but we enter a negative spread for each cycle in between buying and selling. Maker mode means we don't take orders. We create our own orders. That is, we keep our sell or buy order at the bottom of the book current. If it's outbid, we cancel it and set it again. When selling, we keep it at the top of the spread. In this way, trading activities are generally more profitable, but this will take more time. Your volume will rotate longer. All settings are written here. It's a deviation, where we simply reset the order. Here, deviation changes in ticks. A tick is the minimal unit of currency. For example, on Solana's backpack, there are 2 decimal places. So it's 1.02, for example, the price now. Oh no, it's in dollars already. 140. 140.02. And here we have such an order set. We have a deviation set in ticks to 2. So if some guy places an order to buy at 0.4, then we'll outbid him because our order differs by 2 ticks. We had it at 0.2, and we'll place such an order and it'll be at the top of the book. Once you launch it, I think you'll figure it out. Then we trade on features, where we set the coin size, what type of orders we open, long or short. Suppose you want a certain coin, and you think it's going to move whether up or down. You can choose a mode and set the volume spinning in this mode. This way, you will have it open on this asset, either short or long, and you will be spinning the volume. This mode is made for that purpose. Also, trading pairs and settings for multi-king are specified here, such as multi-king cycles and flow delays. Here we have delta neutral trading. We essentially must have at least 2 active wallets that we use. You can also read about the settings here. But the point is that if one opens with 2K, it goes short on the other, and we rotate volumes. I added more randomization here, meaning there's a probability of skipping the second position, i.e., one account opens, and the other has a 20% probability of not opening. And there's a 20% chance that you might have 2 longs or 2 shorts at the end. All this is added because Backpack explicitly stated in its drops that it will ban you if you open opposite positions simultaneously from 2 accounts. Hence, set the delays longer to ensure safety. You can then adjust the probability here as needed. Thus, on average, you'll continue to maintain delta neutral trading without drawing attention from Backpack. Pairs generally adhere to this setup, and following that process, the conversion of tokens into USDC happens right here as planned.
If something glitches somewhere, or you simply have some tokens in your accounts that you need to convert all into USDs, you adjust the delays, set everything up, the flows, and all your different tokens are converted into USDC across all your accounts. Also with futures, if you had futures spinning on a bunch of accounts, and then something glitches, the software crashes, or electricity goes out, I don't know. The server crashes and you have some open positions left. These two modules are also for that. You just run them. And all positions are closed on all accounts. So next we have the account setup module, which is absolutely necessary for ramping up your volumes with futures. Yes, also on spot as well. The drop from the backpack states that AutoLAN must be enabled for futures volumes to be counted. I can't say for certain about others, but generally now everywhere just check all the functions that Backpack added. Maybe it's better to use them, maybe there will be some benefit. You set the leverage on the account. Meaning on Backpack, the leverage is not specified during the order, but the account itself configures what leverage is used for all operations. This way you go into wallets. I don't want to unveil my wallets, but generally you go into wallets. You'll have wallet 1, wallet 2, wallet 3 here. You need to activate all wallets. Switch them to active status. Apply these settings, press start, and the settings will appear on all active wallets with the delay. Next comes the setup for the CLI module. You can check the first guide for the CLI module, as it hasn't really changed. I think it will remain on the channel. It's the server version, and it's also described in the text guide on how to run it. It starts by entering Backpack in the console and typing npm run CLI, if I remember correctly. So here you can clearly see that this module is essentially needed for servers, so that you don't have to personally start on the server. Instead, you just copy this entire folder with your software. Upload it to your designated server. Go into this folder, and there you can start the force without me being involved here. Specifically, you can launch volume boosting while on sleep mode, or on delta neutral keys and in automatic mode. The automatic mode can be set up right here, just like the force setting. This represents the launch interval. It's a straightforward process if followed attentively. On for automatic mode, turn off and use random wallets. You can activate it, meaning from your set of wallets, how many wallets it will choose for each start. Well, I think I've told you everything.